Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Rowan and we're playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. So in the last video we just finished killing the hag. Actually we didn't kill her, we let her go. I'm sorry about that. Which, as it happens, broke our oath, which was kind of what I was hoping for anyway. So we've got a oath broken debuff here. And we can still use all of our previous abilities. However, we have to go back to camp soon to talk to the Oathbreaker Knight. Excuse me, and he'll describe what all of that entails. I'm sure. Anyway, do what we got here. We got some looting to do before we can go back. Bitter divorce. That's been updated. Yep. Auntie Ethel's not happy with us. I'm okay with that. Got a couple updates here. Shadowheart spoke of the Mother Superior, her mentor, and leader of a cloister of Shar worshippers. This mysterious figure raised and trained Shadowheart. Right, that's right. We gave Gale another magical item, but it didn't quite do its job, so something else is going on. Alright, and then save Mayrina. We found a wand with Connor's name on it. Could this resurrect Mayrina's husband? Hey, maybe we'll be able to help her out anyway. The ever-seeing eye. What is this? It's a necklace. Okay. I wonder who this M is. Must be another hag, because they're talking to Ethel as if they've got this, you know, business, territorial type relationship going on. Well, interesting. This must be, she must have gotten cut off here by our arrival, maybe? Didn't quite finish this letter. And it's been confirmed that M, whoever M is, must be a hag. Because it says, he'll die regretting he crossed a hag. That's referring to the person in the other letter that escaped her. Okay. Cool. That's kind of my favorite stuff, by the way. If you know anything about me, you know I love story and all the filling in of details, little details. I like world building. Big fan. By the way, all of these little potions I just picked up, don't use them. Sell them. They don't really have a good purpose. Other than basically hurting you. They don't do anything but hurt you. I think there's one that might have a small benefit, but
feed if you must,
I don't know which one it was.
But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
gods! Didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again. Please. Connor used to say only a fool turned down the divine. I miss him. Every moment of every day. God damn it. What? What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring it back. Bring Connor back. Please. What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
Or holy moly. What the hell happened to him, man? I mean, I guess he is in a swamp.
You feel
He's
something
probably
pull at you.
pickling out here.
The creature yearns for a master.
Ugh.
What have you done to him?
He's pickled, honey. That's not Connor anymore.
But this isn't what she promised. I wanted him back. Back the way he was. Not this. Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there. But he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back. Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
I probably should have smote him. But there's probably more story to be had there later. Oh, wait. Something we didn't include here. Okay, maybe not. I thought there was.
So, you and Laser. Seems changed.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
She's standing right there. Oh, gosh. Alright. I don't think there's anything else to be had in this area. We've thoroughly explored the swamp. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of this place. I'm gonna go back to camp. Alright, before I talk to the Oathbreaker Knight, I'm actually going to do my final respec. Once I respec, I'm not going to be allowed to respec again. Or once I talk to the Oathbreaker Knight, rather. Because you can't... Oathbreaker is the only specialization that you can't redo. You have to actually... You can basically pay 1,000 gold to, you know, reinstitute your oath or whatever, retake your oath. But I'm not going to do that because Oathbreaker is how I'm gonna play. And once you've broken your oath, you can't respect. Withers won't let it happen. I don't know what the story is behind that. There's probably some purpose. Anyway, we're gonna do our last one.
My wheel of fate turns ever to... Dost thou require a new ally? Or may... Thou hast broken thy oath.
Oh no.
Before I can aid thee, thou must atone.
Okay, I guess I already can't redo it. Great. I might have to atone for my oath and then respec and then break it again if I really want to. What I want to do is get out of being one-handed and shielded. One hand and shield. It's okay, but the damage could definitely be better. I'm not particularly impressed with it. We'll see. Maybe I'll stick with it, I guess. We'll see.
I have been waiting for you. I felt the moment of your liberation. The shedding of your bond. You called to me. I am here to show you the way. I was the first. The first to swear. The first to fall. When another's oath is broken, I stand witness. I hear their sorrow. I see their jubilation. I guide their hand. Oathbreaker. You swore to deliver vengeance. To hunt down those who had wronged and ensure they felt the sting of justice. Tell me, why did you abandon your oath? A lapse in judgment. To know the reason for your fall is, perhaps, to know the shape of things to come. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within you fades. A new power is awakening. I served a noble lord. I fought for him without question or restraint. Where his light shone, my sword followed. In his name, I raised villages, put thousands to the sword. I believed our greater purpose required such brutality, such sacrifice. But his light was so radiant, it blinded me to all else. I could not see the darkness and corruption of the path he led me down. When I finally saw the truth, he would not be reasoned with. So I ended him. For this, I was called Oathbreaker. It was merely a choice, as I have made countless others since. What's past is past. We are here to discuss your future. Darkness will obey your summons. The dead will march to your rhythm. Even now, these shadows gather around you. They sense the cracks in your armor. They yearn to be used, to be inflicted. I wielded the powers of darkness, yet held a candle for those who needed the light. My actions followed no teaching, apart from my own justification. Good or ill, I made my choices. Eventually, I heard the call of others who had strayed. I showed them the way, as I show you now. It is possible, but such a promise must not be made lightly. Wealth must be sacrificed, and your soul repledged. It is wise to first consider what is gained, and what is lost in the bargain. Should you wish to do so, speak with me again. Do not resist. Surrender and be remade. Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill. Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours alone.
So we get Spiteful Suffering, which is a low damage attack. And our attack rolls for 3 turns will have an advantage against it. It's a Channel Oath charge. Okay. What else? We get Control Undead. Use the power of your oath to gain control over an undead creature. The undead will follow you around and attack your enemies. The target's level must be lower than yours. I don't know what that means, but it lasts until long rest. That's good. And that's a Channel Oath charge. That's cool. Let your darkest emotions burst forth as a menacing pulse to frighten nearby enemies. So it's a 2-turn fear. This one is a reaction. React to your next attacker with flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. And inflict wounds, which we already know this spell. As a cleric, I think. 3 to 30 damage. Not bad, not bad. And then we have new spells that we can choose, which we will not. These are the spells that I prefer. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Just go through and do it organically. We get this one from Cleric. This one is proven to be pretty much useless. Bless is definitely one that we get it from Cleric, but we don't need to waste we don't need to waste a spell slot for a Cleric spell slot. There's other spells to choose from there. We can choose all of the smites, because these have different purposes, though I haven't actually used them yet. We can choose these. We already have a single target heal spell, and that's Lay on Hands. Okay. Should be good. Oh man, take away our invisibility buff. because it considered it a respect. Hey, look, broken oath. Nice. So I think it's kind of perfect, actually. It plays into our class very well. How, as the Dark Urge, it corrupts us. And really, being an Oathbreaker is, at least a good Oathbreaker is kind of like a slap in the face, like a resisting our dark urges is kind of a slap in the face to the evil powers that created these abilities that we know have. Because these evil abilities are meant to be used as evil, I think. And using them for good kind of is a way to fight back against our fate, which is kind of like the theme of, Dark Urge, resisting the Dark Urge. Anyway, I think it's kind of perfect. Now, one person I do want to respect did a little bit of research. And, while stealth is cool and very useful, I think I want to keep her as a spellcaster. So there's actually a domain, knowledge domain cleric, which allows her to excel at skills, basically. And she uses her wisdom as a caster. Basically, she's going to be a controller of the battlefield. She'll be able to stun, dominate the minds of enemies, like to control them. She'll have a couple summons, too, which will, complement Rowan's summons. Basically, they're going to be like two sides of the same coin. They're going to be a romance. She's going to be able to summon, once she redeems herself, because right now she's a follower of Shar. There's more to that story, but eventually she kind of redeems herself. Or at least that's how I'm going to play her. You can actually go the other route, too, and have her become, like, the Justiciar or whatever. Dark Justiciar of Shar. But she's going to redeem herself, and she'll be able to use powers of light and darkness, and I'll also be able to use powers of light and darkness. It's kind of like we're, I don't know, it makes sense thematically. That's one of the things that attracted us to one another. Sorry if that sounds corny, I just like role-playing. So, yeah, she's gonna, we're gonna respect her as a knowledge domain cleric.
There's no time to waste.
Fate, dost thou require a new... As thou desire.
That, she'll get guidance. And she'll get Sacred Flame. Knowledge domain, which is going to allow us to choose some more proficiencies for her as well. You get Sleep, which is a control spell, and Command, which is also a control spell. And then we're going to change her... Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta consult. Okay. Sorry, I took away her strength. And fooled around with the points. Her main focus is going to be wisdom and constitution. Constitution is going to allow her to hold onto concentration spells. Dexterity is obviously going to add to her armor. Intelligence and wisdom are basically going to... Well, wisdom's going to be for her spell power, but also her saving throws and abilities and stuff, which we'll choose now. See here. Hannah, history. Let's take these off. So we're going to choose medicine and history for her proficiencies. And then her expertise, we'll choose arcana and religion. Maybe we should choose history. Yeah, history and religion would be her thing. And medicine. So 5. Or Arcana. Hell, we could even choose nature. Hugs trees. Jeez. She doesn't really need persuasion, though. Alright, so this is what we're going to choose. We're choosing Arcana as expertise, history +3, and then nature and medicine. We're going to choose this layout here. So we have, basically, we're going to have insight, medicine, religion, history, and arcana as our as our skills here. Confirm and finish leveling her up. She's basically going to be wearing heavy armor and using a staff, I think. I think she can use heavy armor. I'll have to double check that. She's wearing heavy armor on her feet right now. So she's going to get the ability Knowledge of Ages, which is kind of like the Githyanki ability where you can choose one skill and get proficiency in everything related to that skill. Ability, sorry. So I can choose Wisdom, for example, and I would gain proficiency in Perception, Medicine, you know, all of the everything else that has to do with that with Wisdom checks. Paired spells. We're gonna have heals, controls, and damaging abilities is what we're gonna go. So we're gonna go with Bless and Bane, of course. Sanctuary. And have a bonus action heal. And create or destroy water. That's going to help us with control, believe it or not, because Gale's going to be a frost wizard. I can upcast create or destroy water to make it a large pool of water, and then have Gale cast an ice spell on it, and it'll cause that entire area to become frozen. So. Next up. Looks like we get more spell slots. We get a new spell hold person and calm emotions automatically. We get to choose from our layout here. We got one more here. Let's see. It's not going to be Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds is an action rather than a bonus action. It also requires us to physically run up to the person to use it. Not a fan. I like that one for conversations. Before we get our feet. I'm not 100% convinced yet. Let me know what you think in the comments, but I'm thinking about taking, a little later, taking one level in Wizard. So that way she can learn any spells that she wants to from a scroll. Anyway. Gets another cantrip. How about resistance? We get one more spell yet again. And we get our feat. Our feat's going to be an ASI, ability improvement score. We're going to take them in wisdom, which I think is actually going to give us the ability to prepare one more spell. But double check that. Did it? Yep, sure did. Take... See, this would be cooler if this applied to the whole party. If I'm going to waste a whole concentration on it, I need something like this to apply to the entire party. For everybody that's within a certain range of me or something like that. Disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness. Take 1 attack spell, level 1. And it's got a pretty good damage roll to it. 4 to 24. It's pretty good. Yeah, let's do this. Let's take this. Okay. We're going to organize this too. Take off her... He's really only going to be casting spells and cantrips, so... Control spell. This is a channel divinity. Concentration. That's a cantrip. Concentration. Take our heals. We'll put our heals here. And this one too. This one's not a control spell. Rather, it's not a concentration spell. Control, control, control. Control. Put our concentration spells over here. This is a utility spell. We'll put our summons here, so anytime we're summoning a friend, an ally to aid us in battle, that'll be here. This will be our damage spells. This is our heal and protection type spells. Here's our cantrips. These are control the battlefield type spells. These are concentration abilities. Or guidance can be by itself. And this one. So this one, yep, it's just like it. So you can actually go into wisdom is what we're going to choose. Cool. She like permanently glows. She's glowing from her chest. Look at that. And her fist. She's got the iron fist. Okay. So let's check out her gear real quick. Make sure that she's still proficient. Oh, she's wearing medium armor. Okay. Let's see what she's actually proficient in. Here. Yeah. Light, medium, and shield. So she won't be wearing heavy armor, but she can wear shields and medium armor. So we'll definitely be taking advantage of that. And this dexterity is just Not sure if I'm gonna get more ability proficiencies. Skill proficiencies? Is that what they're called? I don't know what these are called. These are called skills, maybe? Luckily, sleight of hand. She's got high perception, which is what I like. I like high perception. But her sleight of... And she's all... Look at these. She's got +5, +3, +6, +3. These are intelligence saving throws. Her intelligence is 8. And she's got high enough... She'll be able to detect some stuff out in the open, you know? And then, of course, she's got all of these proficiencies as well. So basically, she's really going to be like our detect shit kind of thing. She can detect things. And I think we might even get more later. But sleight of hand, I've learned that sleight of hand doesn't actually require proficiency to do things like, you know, disarm traps, you know, disarming and unlocking chests. You don't actually require a proficiency in that, I think. I guess we'll really find out, but... Anyway, her main thing is no longer going to be bows and arrows. She's going to have a staff, and that staff's going to give her some kind of an ability. She'll wear medium armor and stuff, so... Yeah, she's definitely going to have a staff.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay, and then we're going to have to reorganize our own abilities here since we got some stuff changed around. We can keep Scratch. Let's see. Divine Sense. Celestials, Fiends, and Undead. I guess I don't have Bane yet. I thought I was going to get Bane. Maybe I do get Bane automatically at some point. Let's see. Command. Roll spell. Sanctuary will go under healing. Oh, okay. We'll put that under minions. Okay, I think we're good there. Alright, I think it's good. I think it's time for us to take a long rest. She's still glowing. Okay, I think that's good. Nobody needs to talk, I guess. Skip the owlbear egg. I was curious. 6, 8, 3. Split. Okay. Look at her hands. She's still glowing. First things first, most important. She gets a second channel divinity at some point, so it'll come in handy if we have to change the stat. But I think most of this is going to be in wisdom.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Let's go ahead and give you a potion. These are dangerous, man. Alright, now we're gonna have Wyll join us in place of Lae'zel.
Well met. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space. Let's make this happen.
They gave him another something else to say. That's good.
Can't slow down.
We're also gonna have Gale in our party instead of Astarion.
What's on your mind? Would that I could, but your entourage is full. You'll need to make room for me first. Magical. So, shall we? Seek and you shall find
Gale,
me.
go ahead and put on Mage on, brother. Also, summon that cheeky closet fellow.
A hero at heart.
Still no prep.
No time to rest.
Do I have any other prep? Nope. Maybe we'll get lucky and run into some undead and we can have a minion. Speaking of minions, there's that Necromancy of Fae book. I think I'll read that. You could usually read it, or you can give it to Astarion for approval, but we've actually been doing better with Astarion lately. Matter of fact, Astarion, what does it say? Oh, we're neutral, so that's not bad considering what it could be, I guess. Alright, where are we going, guys? Let's go. You know what? I guess we're going to go back to the Emerald Grove, so that way we can do our selling real quick. Oh, look. She's got something to say now that we've left camp. Save it first. Hello, Shadowheart. What you got to say, babe?
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind. I'm sure. I trust you.
Despite the god I worship, the goddess.
How I came to be who I am. How I found my way to Lady Shah's embrace. remember how it started, only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Something sparks in your memory about Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
What do you mean, heard once? I am a paladin of Selûne. That should be right up my alley.
Normally I'd agree, but with you, it's getting easier by the moment. Pain is the gauntlet that all who love Lady Shah must endure. Only her embrace can truly heal me. To try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes. Perhaps you're right. But there's little we can do about it just now. Maybe a way will present itself in time if Lady Shah wills it.
Okay. Now let's check the update here. I hope not mentioning that she was wearing a moon pendant doesn't come back to bite us in the butt later. It's a problem with games like this. I mean, some see it as a problem, some see it as, you know, a good thing. But you really can't know what... I mean, unless you've played the game before, you really can't know what responses you're going to get later in the line based on decisions that you make. Or never know. Like, for all I know, that one time bringing up the moon pendant could have been my one opportunity to let her know that that was a Selûnite, you know, coming of age ritual that she was going through at that moment in time, you know. Maybe that's the thing that she needed to hear to be, you know, to realize that she was stolen away as a child from Selûne. Okay, so we're gonna sell. Oh wait, we don't sell to him. We steal from him, but we don't sell. Sell to him.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate. I speak there.
How long until Rowan shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True. Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
We could sell hag hair.
Hell's take me.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it right here, and we're gonna go back to camp, get the stuff to sell that stuff to him, and then that should be good. Alright, that's that. All I did was sell my stuff, and then I rehired a Starian to go and rob this guy blind. The guy that's over here. We get our money's worth from that guy for certain. Poor guy. I'm glad this isn't real life. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the Blighted Village. We're gonna go recruit Karlach, because we still haven't gotten her. We're gonna make her our wild magic barbarian, mixed with Gale's wild magic sorcery. And then Shadowheart, of course, is going to be our control / heals, and I'm going to be our buffer / melee damage. But we pretty much got every role covered with the exception of theft. But theft is not needed in the party, at least not at the moment. We've got somebody for that if we need to, but we'd have to trade them out. Anyway. We're gonna go back to the Blighted Village. Then we're gonna go and this way to get Karlach. And no, I haven't forgotten that we still have to go underneath this building here. Hey. Oh, it said we hadn't looted it. There's nothing to loot. The hell, man? Oh, yeah. I forgot about them. Those poor fellows. Poor fellows. Got an autosave.
What's that?
Uh-oh. Just making sure we didn't miss anything here. Mysterious hole.
How
many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Oh, it's loot. Whoa, what is this? Curious book. I didn't find this last time. Okay. Let's read it. What is this? Yeah, very cool. That's funny. It's basically just a book that has the pages cut out of it, so that way they could store wine inside. Not bad, not bad. Dude, we just took somebody's wine, man.
Breathe deep and move.
Poor guy's not gonna have a party later. Alright, let's go. Again? Look at him. Disadvantage to Constitution saving throws. Okay. Do we have anything we can feed him right now? The ever-seeing eye, probably. Gale, you can have that, buddy. Let's talk to him.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon. Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mystra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. And the outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Gale's one of us, and we should stand by his side.
I'm in two minds. And frankly, don't care a great deal. Either decision is fine by me.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
He must be an interesting origin character to play. You can actually play as any of these people. Okay. Oh, don't go that way. Don't do it. We're gonna go get Karlach. Oh. Nullfang of Yinogu. These are the guys that turn into gnolls, I think.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
The beautiful broken heap smells oddly enticing. You find you can't resist inhaling her offals. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate.
What? I did not know that you could add bless to your rolls.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
Need to stay focused.
Step to it.
What is that ability they have? Ye no goose hunger, bloated with the spoils of slaughter, but still hungry. A knoll is growing in the hyena's belly. Okay. Aw, come on.
That hyena's going for help.
Breathe deep and move.
I like how it's blackened and burned.
On my way.
Never seen that before.
Best to move before the blood draws more of them.
Deliver the chest to me unopened. Read the first sentence again. Open it, and I will know, because you will be dead. This is not a threat. This is what will happen if you open the chest. I think I know what chest they're talking about. Yep, it is. Look. Missing shipment. We found the remains of a caravan, a note on a corpse mentioned in a valuable chest, and someone called NF. Perhaps someone survived this attack. Looks like it. That was actually kind of funny. Oh, that was a mistake. Could probably blow that whole area up now. Oh, there's a letter we missed here. What it says. $. All right.
Pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones.
Holy moly. Ooh, nice. Well, that'll just make it a little bit easier to feel.
That's curious.
So we got a bloodstone. I'll have to give that one a Astarion.
wonder what it opens.
There's Karlach, running hot. Huh. Alright, here we go. Let's get our wild magic barbarian sizzling with chaos. Look at her.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Jump right in it. Kill her. Nah.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Wyll catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called Paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
She's, perhaps a little rough around the edges. But I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
All right. I know a shortcut.
Excellent. Let's go.
Nice. Cool.
Any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep?
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Ah. That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
Okay. We pretty much have to go immediately to go attack those Paladins of Tyr. But let's do her build real quick. Alright. Oh, man. You know what? We're gonna have to get out of this anyway.
Those paladins I need to stomp are that away.
We're going. We're just gonna have to respect you first, girl. Jeez.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. As thou desire.
Alright, one moment, guys. I'm gonna consult my pathway here. Alright, so first things first, we get to choose her abilities. We're gonna give her good amount of strength. But it's gonna be through the bottle. So we're gonna give her dexterity. And we're gonna give her constitution. Dexterity. We're going to give 16 constitution. Not worried about intelligence. Gale's got that covered. Charisma will... I think charisma will increase. Charisma is Barbarian's default spellcasting stat. And she technically will have spells. So I think this might increase the damage of some of her... yeah, it might increase the damage of some of her spells. So we're going to do this. Okay. 14. We're going to give it... Actually, you know what? do 12, and then we'll increase this to 16. 16 dex, 16 constitution. So she's going to actually have a decent amount of armor, even though the barbarians actually have the ability to get armor from constitution, I believe, and dexterity, both. This should increase that. Let's see. So we're going to give her perception and animal handling. She doesn't really need intimidation. I've got that covered on Rowan. She's going to handle these wisdom ones. She's got pretty decent stats too. Firm. Now we can level her up. She gets danger sense, and she gets reckless attack. Now we get to choose her subclass, which will not be Wild Heart. It will be Wild Magic. Like she gets Legacy of Avernus Searing Smite, which is pretty much useless considering it's a concentration ability. And Rage basically cancels out any concentration that you've got going on, and it doesn't allow you to do it to begin with. We're going to do Wild Magic. She gets, every time she enters a rage, she gets a random magical effect. And she gets a proficiency bonus to saving throws against spells. Anybody that's around her, rather. It's a bonus action. So basically, if she's standing around anybody nearby, will get proficiency bonus to saving throws against spells. That'll come in handy. A time or two. Level 4 Barb. Gets her first feat. One moment, guys. Alright, so the feat that we're going to choose is going to be Savage Attacker. Gives us the highest of 2 dice rolls when we attack. And we're going to give her a heavy weapon. I did think about making her an unarmed combatant, where she just kind of runs around raging, throwing stuff at people and punching them in the face. I don't know. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments, and maybe we can do that instead. Luckily, I love that little dance that she does. He's like perp walking. Snoop would be proud. Anyway, yeah, if you want to see her as an unarmed rager that just throws things at people and punches them in the face, let me know. We can do that instead. I'm not sure which one would be more damage, just being honest here. She's really not going to need a whole lot of real estate in this middle section. She basically only has a few abilities. Even when she's max level, she'll only have a few abilities. Let's situate her bar the same. She's got push up here, disengage, help.
There is work to do.
Soldier.
Yep. She might actually make use of improvised melee weapon or a throw, especially if we do the unarmed build. That's the Tavern Monk Brawler type build, where it adds her strength. It's going to add her strength to her, actually double her strength rolls to her damage. Which if you actually use a little bit of Monk, It just changes her look too. She'll be doing like martial arts types of abilities while she's raged and stuff. It's a little bit of a mismatch, but you know what? It works really well. So if that's what you guys want to see, let me know.
Hey, good looking.
And we'll do that instead. Hey ho. Okay. She gets elixir of Hill Giant strength as well. We're gonna go tackle those paladins. Make sure we're not doubling up here on anything. Yep, we did. Nice and organized.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Oh, right. We also have to equip her with weapons. So she gets great sword. We got to give that one to Mr. Asterion. Stealth and sleight of hand, minus charisma. But he doesn't really need charisma anyway. We'll see if we can get her either... I'm thinking either a hammer or a really good axe, like a two-handed axe, rather than the greatsword. Axes seem like something barbarians use, you know, so... Can't use that. She use this? She can. And then I'll use that. Yeah, that's a good one. She's not wearing armor or holding a shield, so she's gonna get plus. I couldn't use that one anyway. Wow, I was literally wasting. Holding that was a waste. I still haven't decided who we're gonna give the Ethel's hair to. We'll have to respect whoever it is. Maybe Karlach?
Let's get going.
I'd love to, thanks.
We have everything else we need. All right. Go ahead and rearrange this too.
All is ash and meat.
All right. Time to go back. Oh, poor Karlach. We didn't rest or anything.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast. Good news. Can't wait to see him finished.
Well, let's go finish them then. Good. Okay.
Very well.
Let's See how our new wild magic setup goes, man. All right, here we go.
Nothing we need to worry about.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
No need.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Damn, girl. Oh, man. Arrow of lightning on Gale. Gale needs 12 to save. And they rolled a 6. They rolled a 6. Trin rolled a 6. Yeah, why not? That it? Okay, that was weird.
Put him up.
How much health do these people have? She's got 41, he's got 57, and Aura of Protection. Might be worth it to just take him out as quick as humanly possible. Just straight up, we don't have the movement to attack him. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do.
Incoming.
Okay. We're gonna twin 2 of these. I guess we have to run to it first, huh? Oh, wild magic. When you hit a target with the spell, heal all creatures. What did it say? Where are you? In a 10-foot radius for 1 to 4 hit points per spell slot level.
Step by step. Where do I go from here?
Okay.
Best be on my way.
Okay, here he goes. Oh, they got a mage. Or something.
All right, Karlach, it's go time. Poor fucker.
Poor fucker. Needs 14 to hit. They rolled a 12. I don't think it's necessary. Oh, maybe it was. Okay.
Can't give up.
Save. Great. Still have Sanctuary. Oh, wow. So we cast a spell, it missed, and we still can't use Sanctuary. Wow.
Death is but a word away.
Okay.
Good move. Time to push my luck again.
All right. Well, here we go.
A fine day for murder.
Oh, I'm out of spell slots already. Well, he's almost dead. Oh, he missed. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. He missed.
Fuck yes.
I thought maybe we could... I don't know, that was stupid, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. I thought maybe we could dip our weapon in the electricity and somehow... I don't know. That makes no sense now that I'm looking at it, though. Oh, sick. That is pretty sick.
Covered.
Concentrate.
Gone with the weave.
She slipped and fell. Of course she did.
Good show.
These all there.
Ready for another round? Eat it. I'm ready.
Creator. Destroyer.
Get up!
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Time for some bloody work.
And she's blinded. Nice. She can't miss with that one, though.
Bye forever, pal.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Whoa. Oh.
Another step forward.
Let's get over here. Yeah, she's raging in there. Let's let her finish what she's doing, and then we'll come back. Nope. Don't. She's going back for more.
That ought to do it.
Okay, we could talk to Karlach now.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot.
Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A Titan screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
Well, we're gonna loot first. Alright, Anders is looted. Get their buddies. Huh, okay. Whoa, what's that? There's a downstairs, huh?
That corpse smells ripe. Enough time for its killer to have moved on.
Okay. I don't think I discovered this place last time. I think I just left.
to go still.
Oh gosh.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
Time to press
Looks like
ahead.
they've got traps all over the place here.
I'm ready.
Alright. Do your thing.
Got to keep moving. Looks like a trap there. What's that?
This'll be fun.
Why you try again? Keep trying so long as you've got a... Oh, wow. So if you fail, it... I guess some of it comes out? I don't know, that was weird. Damn. The whole dang treasure trove in this place, man.
No one's stopped me yet.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Take two.
Looking ahead.
Quite ready for you.
Good enough. We're gonna be resting soon anyway. As a matter of fact, we can probably just short rest real quick.
A welcome rest.
Probably what I should have done.
Headache.
Alright. Let's see. Let's loot the hell out of this place.
What's next, I wonder?
Nah, doesn't look
How
like
many
it's gonna
die
work on
today?
that.
How many die tomorrow?
A bottle. Bottle of water. This the treasure trove of junk. You never know what you're gonna find and where you're gonna find it. Oh gosh. Got some gold. That's good. Ah, burrow hole. There we go. Hey, bottle of water. Alright, I think we got... Oh, we didn't get this little area here. Bottles, bottles, wooden front.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's try this way.
What?
Don't burn yourself. Oh yeah. A trap. Time to dance.
Looks like a trap there.
Something's happening, but not enough something.
What do you mean by that?
Trap.
Like we all failed that one.
Got to press on.
How did they... Did you guys see that? I don't know how they rolled over that and then... You know what? I just realized I probably need a common... Well, nothing seemed to happen to it, so I guess I'm good.
Such a headache.
Bottle, baskets. Why did... That was weird. Weird AI pathing sometimes, man. That was weird. It clicked. You guys see that? Clicked. Maybe get somebody to sit in all of them or something. Why did you have to run all the way around?
Still in control.
Oh, nice. Dude. That's where all the good stuff is. I see.
Ready. Whatever it takes. Let's try this way.
Well, we'll go in there in a second.
Can't give up now.
Add that to our collection. All right.
Don't be shy.
Karlach, have a seat.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, it was ripe with magic. I applaud your taste.
All right, what now?
Okay.
What's next?
Shadowheart, disarm
Onward.
the trap, please.
Onward. Trap.
Oh shit! I almost hit that one. Oh, it only lets us pick one or the other. There we go. Unless we do guidance. Nice. Great ass +1. We can give that to Karlach. I like her having an axe.
Nothing hurts anymore.
What am I to do? On I go.
Great.
Wretched thing,
Rowan,
pull yourself
maybe you'll see
together.
it?
With haste.
Nope. About you, Shovel. You have rolls? Nope.
Have a lot on my mind.
I think it's disarmed anyway.
Well, in it.
Yeah, it is. Oh. Gain heroism when you use your channel oath spells. That'll be cool. One moment. Apologies. Alright, let's see here. What else? What else we got? I know this is probably annoying, just watching me loot all this stuff. If you guys can think of a better way to do this, let me know, and I'll do that instead. Maybe I can pause it while I loot everything, and then the only problem that I might run into with that is we might find something, and then I have to explain it rather than find it, you know, and you see us finding it and stuff. I don't know. Might not be as good doing it that way. Up to you guys, though. This one is not actually armor. I'm gonna put that on her. We'll wear this. Constitution. This one's obviously what we're gonna have. There we go. I mean, that one has channel oath stuff, so yeah, obvious. No, we're not encumbered anymore. Let's read it. Give that to Karlach. Great axe. There we go. Wouldn't it be funny if we found another secret? Okay, I think we're quite thorough enough.
I wonder what the next move is. I'll take this way.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
Alright, I think we got everything. That was very thorough.
These boots have seen everything.
Yep, that's everything. Well, this place has been thoroughly pilfered. Oh, maybe not. We still have this area to go. How to read it? Read. Good prayer. There's another one. We're gonna have to make a cell run pretty soon anyway. What is that? You guys hear that? I don't know what that noise is. Baguettes. Please climb to the roof and see what the hell that noise is, huh? Oh, a soul coin. That's what the noise is. she wants to talk about the soul coin. We already read that.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. They're already lost. Better to be used in service of the good guys than a devil, don't you think? Next time we're in a nasty battle, drop one my way. You'll enjoy the results. Fuck yes! Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
So that's about how gnolls are created and the god behind them. Really? Alright, that's everything here, I think.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Dang. Okay. Milk cans. Nope. Thought maybe they might be... Maybe they might be, you know, traveling supplies or something like that. That is back the way of the gnolls. Okay, I think we've done enough here. Just when I thought we were done.
Charmed, I'm sure. Far, far, far too small for me.
Okay. Yeah, we've already been here. I wasn't 100% certain.
Let's get going.
Alright, I think we're good.
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay. Go back to camp. Looks like Wyll had something to say. Talk to him real quick.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Do a long rest. Yep, here it goes.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Wyll, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Guess he's the devil now.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We could beat her if we put our worms together. Is that hitting on him? I mean, it's a funny joke, but okay.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Let's hope we don't actually have to put our worms together.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
That would be a good romance match, Karlach and Wyll. Silver spoon. I think that's it. Anybody else? Okay, let's finish.
making me sweat.
I think at some point we're gonna have to find another place to get more of those potions, huh? Alright, well, I guess this is probably where I'm going to go ahead and call it. You guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, like and comment and subscribe. I like seeing the comments a lot, being real here. Anyway, hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching.